question is what you're going to see. We call these compositions of functions. So if you take a function of a function, it's not a big deal. Now we can make sense of this here. You've already done some of this year. You've done some of this in years prior. This is mostly review. So if g of x is defined like this, right? So g of x is 1 over x minus 5, right? That's the formula that you use to calculate values of the function. In other words, for all the input values x, this is the recipe for what we do with them. We're going to put them on the bottom and subtract 5 from them, right? Does that make sense? So 1 over x minus 5. So what is, for example, then, what if instead I want to calculate g of 7? What's that going to give me for an answer?
1/2.
Yeah, how'd you get it?
7 minus 5.
Yeah, 1 over 7 minus 5, right? Everybody see that? Because whatever I'm putting in, I'm doing that to, right? Okay, so g of 7 is 1 over 7 minus 5, which we could simplify down to 1/2. What is g of, let's say, a? Where a is just, a is just some variable.
So you can throw any letter in there?
I can throw in anything I want to. What's g of a? Yeah, 1 over a minus 5. You get the idea?
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay, so then what is, let's try something a little harder. What is g of, let me erase some stuff here. Okay, what is g of the quantity x squared plus 2? Okay, yeah, it's going to be 1 over that.
Animate C to the office, animate B to the office.
That's it, right? Now we could simplify that. Why don't we not do that? That's going to simplify to 1 over x squared plus 2 minus 5 is just 1 over x squared minus 3, right? Everybody see what we're doing? Okay. Right, that's all we're doing. So then what is g of f of x? A composition. Yeah, we're going to put f of x, right? So it's just equal to 1 over f of x minus 5. And f of x, we can see, is given to us as being x squared minus 4, right? That's our formula for f of x. So I just get 1 over x squared minus 4 minus 5, which would be what? 1 over x squared minus 9. That's it. Right? No big deal, right? That's a composition of functions. Okay? So what if I flip that around then, and let's say we want to do instead, how about
That sounds really cool.
okay, how about if we do, if this is f of x and g of x, what's f of g of x equal to? Hang on, f of g of x. What's f of x? X squared minus 4. So what's f of g of x? What about it? Okay, but now hold on here. Forget about the g part for a second. If f is the function that we're putting stuff into, right? F tells us to do this. The recipe for function f is whatever you put in gets squared and then you subtract 4, right? So f of g of x then would be g of x squared minus 4, right? You see what I'm saying? Because it's the outside function of the inside function. So we're putting the inside function into the outside function, right? So then that just looks like g of x squared minus 4, right? And what's g of x? Well, that, right? So this just looks like 1 over x minus 5 all squared minus 4. That's my answer. Okay? What do you buy?
Squaring whatever. Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah. Okay, just
It's all it is, substitution. Yeah. Okay? All right. Now there are some other ideas and concepts that you'll explore further next year that deal with this stuff. But for now, that's a good beginning. Okay?